COVID has knocked the heck out of me. Marauders, welcome back to the channel. This tree is just off my property, but I told the neighbor I would take it down. Well, it looks more than what I thought it was. Old rotted tree. The base of the tree you can see is rotted, and it's about, I measured it with a drone, 65 to 70 feet tall. So don't watch this video to learn how to cut down a rotted tree. They're right. Joe Capper does a much better job taking down a tree with an excavator. Brock at Rock Hill Farm does a nice job taking down trees with a chainsaw, cleaning it up with his tractor. Of course, Buck and Billy Ray is the master. He can drop a tree leaning on a dime. He's just an expert if you ever watch his channel. But I'm gonna try to get through this. I'm gonna strap the trunk so it doesn't barber chair on me, or in case it barber chairs, I have a 2,000 pound strap and a 3,000 pound strap that I'm gonna strap the trunk. Then I'm gonna wrap a chain as high as I can off the back of my excavator and put 4 chain links out and put some tension on it, light tension with my excavator. Usually I found that light tension will help to tip it that way, and I'm going to make a partial cut. Well, I'm going to take a wedge out of it where I want it to go. Then I'm going to do a partial cut in the back and then try to pull it down with the excavator. I'm tense over this tree, a little nervous, I'll be honest with you. We'll see how I do. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Appreciate it. I had some viewers that used to make fun of my 390 Husqvarna 390 XP with a 24-inch bar, that it was too big of a saw for the trees I was cutting down. I have to tell you, that's my most reliable saw, and it didn't let me down today, and I was nervous about taking this tree down. I'm not ashamed to tell you that. I was a little out of breath. I've had a very bad COVID week. 3 weeks ago I had COVID, did not look good. I think it's called Paxlovid, kept me out of the hospital. And struggling with my diabetes after COVID. COVID really rocks my diabetes. So let's look at this tree. I'm not looking for your sympathy. Let's look at this tree. For one, when I was cutting it, I could hear that wood creaking and those straps tightening. absolutely I needed those straps. The gap actually opened up when I was, look, there's the main strap, not this strap. The main strap is super tight. So that was good. That part of the chain also probably helped a little bit. I did my wedge cut. I was gonna do a bore cut and I said no. I want to break the back of it free because I want to pull it down with the excavator. That's why I left a healthy hinge. That's probably, I don't know, 3.5 inches here, probably 5 inches in the center. Oh, camera walls. So 5 inches in the center, and I could see and hear the gap opening up in the back. It opened up to about 3/4 of an inch, and I'm out of breath. It's just I was tense over this tree. Okay, let me catch my breath. So I could see the back of it, the back cut opening up. I could see the back cut opening up, and it was creaking. It wanted to go. The excavator is 11,000 pounds. That 4-way blade in the front adds weight to it, and of course the counterweight adds weight to it. So it's about 11,000 pound excavator. I did not use a lot of force on it. When I did the cuts and went back there to pull it down, she came down pretty easily. I played it safe with my length of chain. I probably had 1.5 lengths too many on the chain. I tested it a couple of weeks ago with a drone. It was about 64 feet, 70 feet high, and she came down rather easily. So I'm gonna try to pull the chain out of the way, undo the straps, pull the excavator alongside, and cut it up into narrow pieces because I gotta take it forward. I'm gonna place it on front of my neighbor's lot. This was an exercise because if you can see it right there, that tree is 80 feet tall, and I'm gonna have to pull that down with chains in this direction, or maybe this direction if my neighbor will let me, and I don't have enough chain for it. I think I need an extra length of chain. All right, let's get to work and clean this up. So this is my concern with pushing a tree down with an excavator. Not that I don't try to do it sometimes, but no doubt this broke when it impacted the ground. But I'm concerned that when I'm pushing on it, or the tree is swaying or bouncing, that a rotted part of the tree is going to break off and fall back on the excavator, on the machine, and in the cab, obviously, and damaging the machine and hurting me. So probably doesn't happen a lot, but that's one of my concerns. Well, Marauders, the gray ghost is down. That was, I rough graded this. I think it looks pretty good. The new machine, T66, was great, track loader. And this tree is down. It was a safety hazard. Here for 20 years at least, dead. Man, she didn't go without a fight, did she? All right, let's respect each other. I hope to see you on the trail. Thank you and God bless. There was a fawn that came through here about 2 minutes ago. I tried to get it on camera, couldn't do it. Take it easy, guys. Let's respect each other. COVID has knocked the heck out of me. Man, I am out of shape. I'm panting for air.